So Just Us Ideas Week is a little platform I created.
Not a little platform.
Not a little
Stop
platform.
doing that. Okay.
After last year's elections, I sort of had like one of the man in the mirror moments. A lot of my career has been behind the scenes. A lot of things you've seen around social movements, I've had a hand in, over the course of the last 15 or so years.
Even an EP you had.
Even an EP.
Yeah. We'll talk about that in a second.
So I wanted to get back to sort of my roots, right? I mean, a lot of these social issues are near and dear to my heart, but, I'm a product of the foster care system. Met my father in jail for the first time. My mother was killed when I was 4. So I wanted to get back to those communities, and I felt like, sometimes in social justice and advocacy, you can get so torn away from your roots to focus on other issues, and they're important, but I made a decision in January that this is going to be my legacy, and this is what I'm going to work on.
Because a lot of times people are advocating for things that matter the most to them.
Absolutely.
But there's a lot of people who aren't represented in that space, and a lot of people who also feel like they don't have a voice. No one cares about them. They feel forgotten. And those are the most important people to advocate for and to strategize with, because sometimes people feel like even voting doesn't matter.
And that's what Just As Ideas Week is a platform for average people who've been through these systems that are said on paper help to rehabilitate, support, and guide, but oftentimes we know it causes more trauma, more destruction, it separates us from our families. So we're trying to bring everyone together that's been impacted by the criminal legal system to really just have a moment of you're not alone, we're in this together, and really attack and focus our collective energy and collective power to building something monumental that this country really hasn't seen in terms of a united front